Hello, this is the beginning of my Model 3 review. I just got this Model 3 last night on Turo. First thing I want to mention is it was at about 89% charge when I picked it up. At this point, it's at about 48% charge, and I believe I went about 40 to 50 miles in it. I'm going to go ahead and keep the plate out of view for respect for the Turo owner. It has no tint on it. It's one of the first things I noticed. It's a 2019. It's got about 80,000 miles on it. It's been an incredibly smooth car to drive. If you've never driven a Tesla, I definitely suggest you experience it. I was a Tesla fan before I rented it, but now I'm almost 100% sold. Biggest drawback I would say so far is the battery life. Let's go ahead and get back on the road. Part 2 of my Tesla review. So in case you didn't know, you might have to attach an adapter. That was in the glove box of this Turo rental. And just prepare for most free charging to be extremely slow. In fact, I think I've been here for 10 minutes, 15 minutes so far. I got like 3%, if that. Give you a little walk around of this Tesla. Coming at you live from a government building, so the charging is free. That was the whole point of coming here, was to get the free charging. Probably be leaving soon because I just don't have the time to sit here and wait for free charging. I'd rather just pay for a quick charge and also test drive that experience. So with that being said, we're gonna head to part 3 of my Tesla Model 3 review, standard range 2019 Turo rental. Really enjoying the car so far, beside the fact that it has to be charged. And I would have plugged it in last night at my house, but I didn't think 50 miles of range would really do much. At this stage of the game, I'm realizing that anything helps with an EV. Get what you can while you can, so you're not sitting around waiting for a charge or paying supercharger fees. Sure, it's not too ridiculous, but I'm gonna guess it's gonna be in the neighborhood of $10 to $15 to charge this thing up. That's just a guess. I've never rented or used or driven a Tesla before this review. Appreciate everybody for checking this video out. This is an extremely transparent, honest, non-sponsored, non-biased Tesla review. I was a fan of these cars before I rented this one, but this is going to be full transparency. I'm not giving this car any extra brownie points. Notice I'm already slightly annoyed at the charging. I thought it'd be a little faster, thought it'd be a little bit more convenient. 40 or 50 miles into the rental, I've already lost roughly 40% of my battery. I was at 90. We're charging now, we're back up at about 50. We were at 40 or 45 when we pulled in here to the charger. I'll get back with you guys a little later for a more in-depth review. Alright, this is another segment of the Tesla Model 3 review. I'm going to mention it was extremely convenient being able to use my phone as the key. The seats are extremely comfortable. The seating position is comfortable. Steering wheel is comfortable. The only other quirk or gripe that I have is this morning I kept defrosting the windshield and it was fogging back up within 10 seconds. I basically had to keep re-defrosting it. It wouldn't stay defrosted. I don't know what that's about. I don't know if it was my specific conditions or not. That's just another part of this review. 2019 standard range Model 3. Still charging at the free charger. We're at like 51% now. We're back with another part of the Tesla Model 3 review. We made it to the supercharger. It says we got 30 minutes to go from about 30% to 90%. That's pretty impressive. So we're here at the charger with all the other Teslas, each of which has tint. We're the only untinted Tesla, and we're waiting for our charge. So far, so good. Hopefully this will be the only main charge I have to do while keeping the vehicle. Definitely going to top it off tonight and plug it into the wall. Stay tuned. I'm going to try to get some food, and I'll add to this review in a little bit. We'll see how this supercharge goes and how much it costs. So far, I did not see a cost on the screen of the Tesla. So we are almost done supercharging, as you can see. Just wanted to add an actual view of this to my review. I'm going to be posting to YouTube. 2019 Model 3, I believe it's a standard range. Not my car, otherwise I would be a little bit more knowledgeable about it. It's just a rental. I'll get back with you guys with some more details once supercharging is complete. I must say the AC blasts. The seats are extremely comfortable. At this point I am wishing that it had tint. It does get nice and cold in the car, however I didn't feel like it stays cold. I think that's due to the completely glass windows, glass roof. I'll be back with y'all once we're done supercharging. So we're back. The standard range plus Model 3 2019 review. One thing I've noticed since we supercharged is that I drove home, which was about 14 miles, and now I'm headed back up to the store to get some supplies for my gas car, and we're already back down at 78%, so that's kind of discouraging. Other than that, car is doing great. Love the suspension, love the seats, love the air conditioning, I love the technology involved. There's a few things that, are new to me. I want to mention I stopped at a dual charging station, and both of the charging cords were the wrong plug, even with an adapter. So I don't know what that was about, but this is my very first EV rental or driving experience. So I'll get back to you guys a little further along in this 3-day review. This is day 2. I picked it up yesterday evening, so I couldn't really start the review fairly. I also had other things going on. So this morning started out my review, and if you'll remember, the fogging was a big issue, even with the defroster on. Other than that, great car. It'd be nice if supercharging was free. All the chargers I went to that were free were extremely slow. It almost seemed like a waste of time. That was just my opinion and experience. I'll get back to you guys. Appreciate everybody for watching this review. In case nobody's seen this before, you do see the blinker in your camera view or in your recording. Figured technology was a little bit past that, but that's what you get. 2019 Model 3.